October 1944. A few months ago, a massive Soviet summer offensive forced the Finnish back very far. Facing military defeat, the Finns agree to sign an armistice. It's called the Moscow Armistice and states that if Finland wants to avoid invasion, it has to make the Germans leave Finland. The Germans have slowly retreated north and the Finns have followed them without firing shots. But it's taking too much time to the liking of the Allied Control Commission. It hands the Finns an ultimatum on September 30th. The threat of another Soviet invasion is real, so the Germans must be pushed out of the country immediately. The Lapland War begins. 3rd Division is shipped from Oulu to Tornio, a port town on the Finnish-Swedish border, with reinforcements to follow soon after. The plan is to take Tornio, then push north. When the 11th Infantry Regiment arrives by train, they quickly take the railway station. They are helped by a local uprising at Tornio, which has been staged to pin down the German garrison. Then, they push north and east to the Liakanjoki River and set up defenses while waiting for reinforcements and a tank brigade. Both of these will soon land at Tornio to meet the expected German counterattack. In this mission, you will have to push the remaining German forces back to the east, all the way across the Liakanjoki River. As soon as that has been achieved, you must set up defenses east of the river to prepare for a counterattack by Kampfgruppe Krautler from the east.
Jägers, today we have a mission for you of great importance. The fate of the country is in your hands. The bridge in front of us is of great value to the Germans. They want it because it gives access to the shortest route to Norway. I need you to seize control of that bridge and eliminate the enemy garrison. You are the finest of our army has to offer. Show us what you are made of.
Welcome back, Commander. Finland! The finale of Finland, to finish the finish. Yes. And, well, it's the end of World War II. We're driving the Germans out of Finland. They didn't leave quick enough, apparently. I'll have to teach them. So I'm going to swim over the water, look. I'm going to swim over and have a little stab. And swim back and forwards, because Finland's not cold and the water's lovely. Everybody loves swimming. There's a little campfire up there. I'm going to have a stab at them, kill as many as I can before their armoured reserve starts chasing me. Then I'm going to lose it. Swim back across the river. Come at it from the other side. Attack the top of the bridge. Run off. Swim back across the river. Attack the other side of the bridge. Run off. Swim back across the river. You get the idea. I'm going to yo-yo back and forward. So there they go, look, sprint. Off you go, lads. All of you. And before his rapid reaction forces, these flipping armoured cars, their anti-aircraft guns, can massacre me, I'm going to disappear into the Finnish countryside and pretend I'm a bear or something. You have bears in Finland? Countries with bears are just basically lazy. I mean, why haven't you shot them all yet? What's wrong with it? It's like still owning wolves, you know? I mean, just how lazy? Why don't you, you know? Why, do you like having your children eaten? So hopefully he's lost sight of me with that big old gun. I don't think he's killed anyone, but he might have done. I love a good bridge fight. But yeah, we're just going to back and forwards. We're going to stab at the front of the bridge, stab at the back of the bridge. A lot of swimming, a lot of running around. I've left 2 medics back at base camp with the ammo truck. You know, I'm planning on not needing any medics. But I want to keep them away from the shoreline where they might get shot up.
Selvähän tuo. Vaunu näkyvissä.
So as you see right there,
Paikallaan.
they can be seen by the armoured car and he will shoot them. So I might, much as I wanted to reload their ammo,
Käsky ymmärretty.
that's off limits. Base camp is off limits. Compromised.
Panssarivaara. Huomio.
Which is roughly what they're saying in Finnish. If you understand Finnish, you can listen to them say exactly the same thing as me.
Käskystä.
Yeah, I'll turn up, you can listen to them. Come on, speak Finnish to us.
Heti paikallaan. Ampukaani perkeleesti.
That translates as what a fantastic leader we've got. With a commander like this, we're going to win the war. Just so you know. And they are, of course, talking about you, not me. But bless them. Right, over we go. These get wet and cold and miserable in Finland. At least it's not snow, you know. At least we're not doing a polar bear swim.
Isänmaan puolesta.
So I'll keep the medics at the back and then we'll go and have a investigation into that little shack and bridge. Generally see what we can find.
Ampukaa niitä. Lippaat tyhjenee. Vihollisen tankki.
Oh, snipers found someone already. Couple of guard on top of the bridge.
Suoraan keskelle.
Ex-guard.
Hyökkäysvaunua. Tehkää nyt jotain.
What's he doing there? Is he like laying demolitions or something? I don't know.
Aina valmiina.
I just don't know where a safe place for them is. I don't fancy squandering them. I'm listening for the engine light. So that's where the armour car is, all the way up there, the other side.
Tässä ollaan.
A bit worried he's going to drive round, you know, come down the bridge at me. Seems plenty to shoot at down there on the bridge. They look pretty. Oh, hang on, what's this? Look at this point blank. See if we can. Looks like an easy kill. We'll have it. Looking on the other side and left of the bridge, sandbags, some kind of gun emplacement. Ah. I'm not planning on capturing that before flamethrower Willie got a bit carried away. He loves that thing. I see, I want to capture that. Or at least take it out, so I don't want to walk down the... Do you think we could belly crawl along the top and just lob a grenade over the edge? I think we probably could. Except that some armoured cars appeared. Great. He's back. So I don't want to fight the armoured car. Bottom line is, I think we've got some bazookas or something, but that's way too open to fight a flat gun like that. He's coming across that bridge. I mean, don't want to be there. I'll go round, you know, go swim the river further across, and come around behind them. As I said, back and forwards. guerrilla. Guerrilla warfare is what they call it, isn't it? Take a good shot and then run off and hide in the forest. Start again. Hit and run. Guerrilla warfare. I used to, when I was a child, there was I haven't got a lot of med packs, so I'm going to make some tents. When I was a child, on the news, there was a show about the guerrillas in South Africa, and they'd shot up this house, and they showed you the pictures of this house, and it was riddled with bullet holes, this kind of wooden South African house. Guerrillas with machine guns, can you believe it? That is, who knew monkeys could be so dangerous? And then there's that lovely chimp video, I don't know if you've seen that one, the another African one. Chimpanzees, there's some African rebel types in the bush, all having a drink up and a laugh around the campfire, and one of them gives his, and they're pointing and laughing at the chimpanzee, and one of them passes him his AK-47 to mimic, and then it goes nuts with it, and it shoots it, and they all have to leave. That's a good video, I'm sure you've seen that one. If not, YouTube, chimpanzee AK-47. Very good video. Right, so we're all healing up there. Like, I was a bit short of heal packs, or at least I felt I was. I was nervous about it, so I put a double tent down to make it easy just to drive them in. Did I just hear an engine over there? So I want to swim over that side, but has he chased me all the way back already? Yeah, look. Look, so there's no swimming here. Let's reload some ammo while we're at it. Right, yeah, not sure what to do about that. Oh, look at him, he's off. Don't shoot. We're peaceful, we're friendly. We're friendly, friendlies, don't shoot. They've been in the water. Maybe I can convince him to drive into the water and just sink. That's it playing at, eh?
Isänmaan puolesta. Teidän käskystä. Hyökkäysvaunua! Aina valmiina.
Tässä ollaan.
Vaunu lähestyy.
Listening for him. Oh, what? Look at this, look at this, look, he's crossed the river. He's crossed. How'd you do that? Driven his flipping my car through the water. Son of Jesus. And drive on water. Oh, that must be a glitch, surely. Alright, we're out of there. How did that happen? Maybe I could sneak up and assassinate him with a hand grenade or a bazooka or something. Worry about it later. Let's go and play with the guard. Since he's left the bridge, we'll snipe some more fools. What? What? There's two of them. There's two. Oh, this is bad. I don't really know. Now a trap between two of that busters hasn't worked out well, boys. Bridge fight proving trickier than I expected. Boys, oh, boys and girl. My one female fan who's probably not watching this one. So on my channel, I looked at the diagnostics. 96% male viewers. But why? Why? Why do no girls want to watch giant games of toy soldiers? Like reenacting battles? What? Don't get it. Yes, the other diagnostics it shows is demographics, where people are from. Predictably, half my audience was American until I started doing Men of War, and now German, Russian, Finnish, British. Yeah, I picked up a bigger, yeah, my key audience for this is German and Russian. Who could guess that one? But also some Finnish people started showing up before I started doing the Finland campaign, so hopefully they'll stick around and watch these ones. Got to be careful about my Finland jokes though, because I don't want to alienate my target market. Finland people, you're all right. I love you. He doesn't seem to want to cross that drive over that bridge. Maybe he can just drive through the water like the other one. Let's hope not. Get out of there, boys. I mean, there's no to run, is there? I don't want to run back and fight the other one. Not much of an improvement. He's good at driving. At some point, he could just cross that bridge. And then... No. Doesn't want it. Been decisive, this driver. Oh no, he's really coming. He's really coming. We've got to go. Oh, we can't go there either. So let's swim. Just run, boys. Run. Say run. Swim. That's not the place to go. Let's cross back to that side. Hope we can get across without getting shot up. Oh god, and there's something on the other side waiting for us that didn't finish in the first strike. We've got to get over there quick, because presumably these two armoured cars are going to both come back and then pincer me again, sandwich me. Just got to move fast, because we know the vehicles are coming. Oh, Willie, burn them. I do like a good flamethrower. Let's just look at setting fire to everything. I'm trying to think of all the best games of flamethrowers. This one's always been good for flamethrowers. You know, the scenery catching fire to the next bit of scenery and houses burning down with troops inside them. And that was a good one. Syndicate. I don't know if you ever played Syndicate. Kind of top-down cyberpunky world where you flamethrow it into crowds, they'd all run around and burn. Judge Dredd, burning with an incendiary shot, and you shot the fatties and they took forever to burn. The big fat guys took burning thin guys. Entertaining. Aliens versus Predator. That one, it was on the Unreal Engine early on, the first one. That had a great flamethrower. Okay, grenaded them. Oh, hang on. Can you survive the grenade? No, no!
That's it, man.
Damn
The
it!
bridge
I
is
survived the
ours.
grenade. They massacred me. How many are dead? Looks like one of them
The
is not
enemy still
savable.
remains in the nearby settlement. It's necessary you try them out of there and secure a solid bridgehead.
Right, before we clear town, the map's expanded. Let's get that AA gun up here and running for when the two armoured cars finally make it back. Then we'll heal whatever we can. This final guy. I think we're one man down, which isn't as bad as all that. That was a bit of a surprise. I was expecting them all to be dead by the... I think we'll loot our dead fella as well. He's obviously got the right kind of ammunition for us. Oh look, something's coming, something's coming, some sort of armour. There's the armoured car. Gun ready. That's not the same armoured car, is it? That's a different one. Not that it matters, still got to shoot it. That looks fixable. We'll go and steal that. Now, I think I've done a stupid and put the sniper inside the flat gun. Can't find him. I don't think he's a dead guy. So if we make that armoured car that we're about to repair our fire base, it's up there. So let's get to it. Let's get over there. So a quick look around for the armour car with the old sniper. And there's only one man on that flat cannon, which means I can't move it over here. So I'll send somebody back to help with that. Seem happy. Found lots of things to shoot at. And they're happy. I'm happy. Let's get the sniper to go and sort it out for him. Yeah, I've only put one man, it needs two before it can walk. So that kind of rail car thing, let's get it repaired. It's an armoured car, but it's only on the railways. It hasn't got road wheels, it's only got rail tracks. He doesn't seem to want to get inside that flat cannon because it's not deployed or something. Excellent. Come along. Whatever was keeping you. I'm pretty sure one of these guys is whispering to me. It's a bit weird. I've just downloaded a big patch for Gates of Hell, 1.8 gigabytes. It says that there's lots of fixes for multiplayer, for the co-op campaigns, for doing all these missions in co-op, which is something I really want to do. If you want to do that too, please get in touch, because I want someone to play that with. I'd love to do all these campaigns with a friend. I think that'd be storming. Looks dangerous. I've also quickly defeated. May all my enemies be so quickly defeated. Is everybody alive? I'm thinking so. Capture that a bit later, I think. It's a nice weapon system. Haven't seemed to have attracted either of those two armoured cars that went across the water. Right, let's get an aggressive sniper to find some more things. And bring an aggressive flat gun to polish them off. Oh, there's an ammo truck, I want to capture that. This looks like some kind of HQ, look. Lots of sentry points outside, big German flag hanging down, lots of guards. Somebody's shooting it. Oh, so far it's a very controllable invasion. Quite relaxed about it. You know, some of these missions it's just full on the whole time. You're constantly reacting. You never get a... It's quite a large armoured car, that one. It's got headroom. Ah, the turret's not fixed, so... Nor's the engine.
Herrat käskee ja korpisotori liikkuu.
Niin?
Joo.
Wonder if I'll be able to find a picture on the internet of this vehicle for the thumbnail. I hope so.
Paikalla!
There's rail wheels, like. Fascinating. Oh, you keep spannering, mate. I'll find some action.
Paikollani. Asemia ei jää.
Oh, look, turret's alive. It's the engine to fix now.
Isänmaan
Mikä
puolesta.
on tilanne?
I believe I have to tell him to fix the engine as well.
Se hoidetaan.
They did lots of AI fixes in this patch. I wish they'd AI fix that. It is tedious having set someone up to repair something to come back, you know, 10 minutes later to find that he did 2 minutes repairing and then did nothing. So lazy. I think we should make this the next fire base and move up to this flak truck, whatever it is, and capture and repair it, because I love capturing.
Asemia jätetään.
Tehdäkäs virtapakki.
Valmiina ollaan.
I quite like to get the ammo truck too. I quite like to send a ninja in just to nip in. If nothing shoots at him, grab it, drive it here.
Käypä se hyvä.
Yeah, you just volunteered to be the driver.
Valmiina.
Oh, here's the loader. So it's got 3 in it. It's got a driver, a gunner, and a loader. Should make it pretty optimum. Look at the visual range this thing has. Oh my god. It's got more line of sight than the sniper. That's a really nice piece of equipment.
Sani, schnell!
Oh dear. Here we go, look. HQ. Not being charged up the bum. Can't hear anything. I'm listening to see if that armoured car's loose and coming for us. But no, can't hear anything. So let's nudge up a bit.
Valmiina ollaan.
Mitä pitää tehdä?
Now, spoiler, there's something really annoying about this railway car that I don't figure out until well into this mission. And that is, it's set to free travel. The AI is set to just drive where you like, when you like. Oh, God. And, you know, you park him where you want him for fire support, and then you turn round and he's miles away, he's driven off. He does that to me, I don't know how many times. I point it out when he does it. It's really frustrating. There's a lot of that with this game. You have to be careful of the AI settings, set to return fire only, or freely drive around. That's bad. I need them set to fire at will and don't walk at will. Stay where I told you. Right, grabbed it. Let's bring that up. That'll be useful. Keep these guns firing constantly. Don't like it when they run out. Oh, found someone. See what I mean about this line of sight on that railway thing. It's a massive line of sight. He stuck the rail track, but he's going to have line of sight on almost all of the map. Oh, look at these. He's already found 4 of them. While I wasn't looking.
Sunny, hier rüber! Bischof, links! Mich hat's erwischt!
Hey, you don't want to shoot him anymore? Maybe he does.
Kyllä.
Mikä on tilanne?
So I've moved him just a little bit. Is he going to go on a guided tour of Finland? Bet he is. So just having a manual scope out with his massive long-range vision. Oh, someone there. Somebody there. Let's send Johnny a sniper up to see if we up to secure this truck. See if we can move up to it safely. Thinking we can. It's not very fast, this rail thing. I like it. It's effective, useful. So I'll put the flak track on the ammo van. He's gonna drive it over here. Make things much quicker. And we'll bring the lads. Drop that off, mate. Get out of the line of fire. Look at the way that truck turns. It's a half track, so it can kind of do that weird spin on itself. Yeah, let's get this fixed up. That looks like a good addition to our firepower. Give me some room to pick up a toolkit. Oh, that's what he's shooting. Oh, wow. Wow. Exploding barrels. That's very Doom. Can't be a good exploding barrel.
Mikä on tilanne?
Decided you were going to fix that, mate.
Selvä.
Good. Otherwise it was a new career time for you. I'm going to send you off to be a cleaning lady or something.
Käskistä.
You can't follow orders. You're not much use.
Mikä on tilanne?
Alright, you can keep scouting, although I genuinely think that rail car is the best scout I've got. See the red dot on the minimap, don't see him physically. Here apparently. Unfortunately he is blocking the track, so we're not going anywhere. And whatever it was, he's got his head down now.
Aina valmiina.
Still nothing coming from behind. Ask the rail car to drive all the way back down there in the hope that it will find the armoured car and pop it. I might have to
Isänmaa kutsuu pojat.
move that truck out of his way.
Valmista tullaan.
I do like to deman the ammunition trucks because when they've got nobody shoots them unless they've got a man in them, and if you do shoot at them, obviously they're very fragile.
Mikä on tilanne?
Right, so unhelpful. So he's not going to cross the bridge in his rail car because that's what I want to shoot at, and he's out of range. Might try some trick shots. I might try. What do I mean by trick shot? If you aim at something in range, like this tree here, it's in line with what you're shooting at behind the tree. So it won't let me shoot because it's out of range, but it will let me shoot in range. So if I shoot at, say, this tree, the bullet will go past the tree and hopefully smash into the back of that armoured car. Or not. This is a nifty way of getting some extra range out of your weapons, although it's not very accurate. So I've got to judge what's in direct line between me and the truck. That's pretty good, it's a bit high. We're not missing by much, are we? Oh, a bit boring.
Vaunu näkyvissä!
Definitely won't cross that bridge. There's there's no rail tracks on the railway bridge. Brilliant. Good design plan, that one. A good bit of
Mikä on tilanne?
Finnish engineering. I said I wouldn't make Finland jokes.
Aina valmiina.
Just saying. That's not how you build a rail bridge.
Tässä ollaan. Aina valmiina.
Oh, that looks good. Gunner loader driver. No. Gunner driver lazy passenger. Oh yeah. You're there for tea, dear. So let's take this ammo track up for some. I need to stay here for fire support. Let's take this railway car, which only drives backwards. Can't turn around. For a scouting mission. As I was saying, it's got this huge line of sight. I've never seen one bigger in this game. That's the most. That's bigger than a commander with binoculars. That's the business. And we'll just run him down the train track until we find something to shoot, and then hopefully he'll shoot it.
Das ist ein Befehl!
Oh, there he is. I mean, he's standing in the middle of the road. How can you miss him? Let's him come for a drive. By default, his turret wants to spin round to the front, which in this mission, given that everything I'm wanting to fight is to his rear, completely unhelpful. This guy on the other hand. knows what the job is. Yeah. You're gonna love this one. I found the secret on this map. It's a good one.
Huomio! Niin?
Se hoidetaan.
Isänmaan puolesta.
I'll show it to you in a minute. What? Something just hit the truck. Hit my anti-aircraft truck was taken out by my anti-aircraft gun behind it. Look, that flat cannon, the wheeled one, just broke the flipping half track. Shot him in the back. What's that all about? What's doing that for?
Niin?
Obviously don't get on.
Teidän käskystä.
It's like, oh, you're stealing my kills.
Isänmaan puolesta.
He's going in front of it from now on.
No niin.
Valmiina.
Ampukaa.
Right, let's find something else. What else we find? Oh look, there's some juicy targets. Fools. Lambs to the slaughter.
Pysy siinä. Isänmaan puolesta. Antakaa ei.
Teidän käskystä. No niin.
Chop chop, mate. Get your really fast reversing. And it goes forward fast either. Your rail car into the thick of it. Also, I'll show you why I'm laughing. It's timing. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'll show you why I'm laughing in a minute.
Teidän käskystä.
I found the secret. Seems pretty clear.
Isänmaan puolesta.
I'll bring the rest up. I don't like it to be separated from... I've still got those two loose armoured cars, so I don't want them sitting around away from the big guns.
Paikalla. Kyllä.
This is worth capturing. Look at it. What is it? I like like to get the ammo, but I don't recognise. There's one of those motorbike half-tracks whose name begins with H, I think, that I never remember. And look what's on the top, there's kind of reels of barbed wire or something. I wonder if we can dispense them somehow. If there's a way to turn off auto resupply. If there's a way of driving that around and leaving a huge barbed wire fence behind, or maybe it's a telephone cable, maybe it's for, you know, I don't know, what is that? Let me know if you know more than me. Somebody kindly answered me on the what's the chassis for well, what was the tank destroying German tank? Marder. And he said it was a Tiger. It was a Panzer II chassis, which makes sense. But he said what I didn't know. He said typically it's got a Russian 76 gun on it, so it's made with captured parts. Interesting. And later on a German 76. But that I didn't know. Thank you. I can't remember your name off your hand. I'll look you up in the comments. Thanks for that one. Like a bit of war triv. I'm going to swap my shovel for some toolkits. That's always more useful. Oh, that is, can't read it, too small, some kind of hand grenade. Rather have a toolkit. I like that they've changed the mechanic of repairing things to, you know, one toolkit doesn't infinitely repair everything. I like that for the realism. In terms of gameplay, it's tedious. I wouldn't complain if they turned it back. First I was like, yeah, that's really cool. It was always stupid that you could endlessly repair. There's no limit to the amount you get. At the same time, actually, in terms of gameplay, much better. Some things are you know, there's levels of tedium that I don't want to involve in. I don't want to have to constantly fight for every bullet and search every dead body to find the one rifle bullet I need. Just no. I do and I don't, and mostly I don't. So this truck's not driving. It's gonna be a hard time. I think he's just not sitting in the driver's seat. He's just being lazy. Oh, the engine was turned off. After all that, so I didn't need the extra repair kits. I just needed him to start the engine. Right, let's move up. Let's find some action. Enough dithering. You lazy peons. That's it, mate. You trundle backwards down there and look in the wrong direction. Oh, you've seen someone? Doesn't want to shoot them. Right. Yeah, like, that's the job, mate. You see them, then you shoot them. I can't see him. Can you see him? Maybe he's in the house? No. Ah, yeah, look, he's in the house. Look, see the sniper dot on the wall? Yeah, about there. Let's see if I can shoot the wall. No. Let's flamethrower Willie. What you been doing recently, mate? Yeah. Ah, yes, here you are. Come along then. Got some work for you. Smack this fella out. Don't just, that's it. Give yourself a bit of clearance. Burn. Oh, that's got the job done. What's that smell? Oh, that's what the smell is.
Paikalla.
Smells not burning human flesh. It's... wait for it. Seems pretty clear. What else can you find? Yeah, that's a full 360 scan. Didn't see anything. Just have down to about here. No, not seeing anything. There it is. So the smell's not burning human flesh, it is. Check it out. The dunny. Ah, that's the outdoor loo. So this is the secret I found. In here is this fella who's been here for a long time. Sitting there having, well, look. He's been there for over 30 minutes. That's what I don't know, just saying, over 30 minutes, and all those flies. Yeah. Not only that, but I don't think he's dropped his pants. I think he's going to the toilet. He doesn't know how to do it. He needs to have a little lesson from mum and dad. Oh look, my AI on free drive has driven completely off the map. Look at him. See his line of sight coming in off the mini-map now. He just drove off. Had a target for him. Shoot dunny man. And he left. She went, no, I'm not shooting any man with his pants down. I tried to tell him his pants weren't down, but now he's coming back. And he's going to keep doing that. And that's going to keep annoying me until I work out that I have to turn him on to hold movement. Right, I'm thinking we're close to the end of this phase, and the next phase we're going to be attacked by, according to the briefing, reinforcements from the east. I think at the end of this phase a whole load of things are going to appear behind us across the bridge. So what I'm going to do now is send all my spare troops back to the bridge, ready for a counterattack, ready to repel any counterattack, you know, to be really well positioned for it. So that when that phase occurs, it'll occur straight into the middle of all my flak guns and what have you. And then the rest of them I'll use to clear out those areas of the village that we haven't been able to get line of sight on. There's not much. Bit to the top, bit to the bottom. Oh, no, he's found someone. Look at that, the mini-map. Let's get the old railway truck to get down to that spot. See if you can shoot it. Oh, by the way, can you shoot the man in the toilet since you're here? No, you can't. Right. Well, you know what time it is, don't you? It's time for Flamethrower Willy. Yay! Let's burn him out of the toilet. High point of my game, toilet humour. Okay, let's have him. Burn that stinky man down. Yeah, that's what you get. Next time you leave Finland a bit quicker, mate. I started off a nice town fire. That's good. So I was saying earlier, I really love the way the flames spread in this game. They kind of, all the fence lines burn. Oh, so let's burn some of the town down. I'm hoping it'll flush out some enemies too. I think if we set a fire here and it spreads, maybe it'll spread into some enemies that we've yet to see and remove their cover and generally all that good stuff that absolutely burning down towns and villages is good for. I don't know why people don't do it more often. So there might be stuff there that was outside of our line of sight. That's what I'm thinking. It might be that we need to go and kill the 2 armoured cars, which would be a real drag as they're in a really hard place to kill and not easy. I mean, I'll crack on, send the sniper out to do some scouting. Look at it burn, it's so relaxing to watch a nice fire. Now, when the flak truck drove by, it saw something just around where I'm looking here. I got a red dot on the mini-map. So I think there's something out here that I've missed. There's definitely nothing hiding in the bushes. Mission objective, something really tiny that I can't read. Right, let's flamethrower Willie. I'll get him somewhere safe. Might use him again later. A bit of fun. I'll just burn some more stuff down for a laugh. Now in the past I've been able to reload a flamethrower by the refueling icon. You take him up to a petrol tank, a car's petrol tank, tank's petrol tank, and he could refuel his flamethrower, reload that way. I haven't had much luck with that today. Don't know if that's still possible. Right, find me whatever red guy dot was skulking around here. No? Alright, don't then. Well, you can't see it. Probably want to send the inventory out. So it was about here where he's looking now. On the mini map there's a red dot, but no, can't see him. Maybe he just hasn't got the angle. It's obscured, hiding behind a box or something. I'm probably gonna have to send the infantry in. Which I don't want to do, really. Seems a bit sacrificial, considering how very few we have. Haven't had any reinforcements. Alright, Sniper Sam. Show me what we got here. So that's sort of town hall. That was the HQ. Is there anyone left in there? Flat cannon kind of shot them all at the windows, which I liked. Might drop off some flames in there. Burn this one down. Yeah, that's a light. So if there is anyone there over time, they'll get burned to death because the AI is not smart enough to go, oh, the building's on fire, I should get out. And no, they're not that clever. It's asking too much. So let's see if any of this was obscuring the line of sight. That's how we do it in the Finnish army. Go to our own villages and oh, let's just check that one. Go to our own villages and then we burn them down. That teaches the enemy a lesson. Run pretty quick though, don't they? Not that quickly, I hear you saying. I'm bored already. Alright, alright. Let's find some action. I'm hoping what's going to happen is the flames will spread all the way along that fence line, bush line, back to the outdoor toilet, catch the outdoor toilet alight and burn whoever's hiding inside it this time. That's my plan. It requires patience. You've got to be a patient person. So yeah, I don't think anyone's been burnt inside that truck, inside that house. I think the flat truck got them all. And all those dead bodies have fallen out the windows. Right, let's go set fire to the toilet. The toilets need to be burnt. Jobs are good and disinfected. Fire to this fella. So there's no one hiding in there. I'm trying to refuel it off of this. Maybe he used the jerry can. Maybe there's a jerry can in my inventory that's gone now. Maybe the jerry can was my ammunition pack for the flamethrower. Don't know. Yes, I haven't mastered how to reload it. There used to be a way, and I don't know what it is anymore. It's changed. Oh, what else can we set fire to? I've got the fire bug. Oh, look, enemy. Finally, we found them. Alright. Let's get rid of them. Zoom down here. I know, knowing him, he'll zoom down there and then drive off the map because he thinks that's funny. I have a sniper to go and pick him off.
Isänmaan puolesta.
So he's got a big long line of sight. He's not seeing him. Right, there's definitely visuals. You're seeing it now. Don't think he's got the range to shoot him. I think he's got a machine gun that doesn't have the range. And, get the trash. Get it nice and open for us. Oh, we just ran out. That was it. Flamethrower Willie is no flamethrower-less. Grab yourself a gun you can use, mate. How about that? MP40. Oh, that'd be quite good fun. Try one of those. Need to find a body. Mate, that's a rifle body. And move the one next to him. Yeah. Yes, that's what we want. Ditch the shovels, lads. We're not going to be doing any digging. On how lazy my troops are. Don't like to make them dig. Bad enough trying to get them to make a cup of tea. Oh, there they are. Found them. Where's he? Oh, where's he gone? You know where he's gone. He's gone right off the edge of the map to the right. Look at the mini-map. Look at the line of sight. The flipping rail car has tried to drive to Paris again. The one that I had here to be supporting fire decided no, I'm leaving. Pesky. Oh, maybe these two guys sort it out on their own. 3 guys. Wow, that's more than enough then. Ah, there's a machine gun nest. Under that camouflage tent, I think there's a machine gun nest. Maybe one in that watchtower. Yeah, look down there, under the camouflage net. Comes my rail car. He's found the fight. Is he going to just park at the right spot and start firing, or is he going to do his own thing again? Doesn't want to fight, does he? I'm sending the, as you probably can tell, I'm sending the flak cannon, the flak truck, out to hunt the armoured car down there, down the bottom. He's got a good chance of defeating it. Oh, he's found something, look. What is it? Exactly an armoured car, but... like it. that's shooting the half track. So what I'm going to do is move him so he's not shooting through the half track in case I want to repair it later. Look at the way he swivels when he drives. Corners. Alright, Sniper and Co are in pain, it seems. Don't know how they've been getting on with that machine gun nest. Maybe the sniper's taken it out. No, he hasn't. Although, it's like he's going to. Take him. No, missed. So it's 2 machine guns though. Nice sniper. Flak truck hopefully is killing them. The red dots are disappearing around it. Alright, sniper. See if you can deal with those 2. He's going to try. Oh yeah. Survive. Drive the enemy out of the settlement. Alright. Next phase. So the next phase I think is the counter-attack. I prepare for it to be coming from the bridge.
Soldiers! The enemy has been driven out, but their offensive capabilities still extant. You are to fortify the bridgehead and prepare for any possible enemy attacks.
But no, it's coming from over there, from behind the machine guns. Oh, and reinforcements. Oh, thank God. So, where are we going to fight? I think up on the track. Not there, not next to the bridge. Well, maybe. In between, certainly, you want to stop them getting to the bridge. Yeah, what about there? Let's make that our fire base. What kind of gun's that? Right, now I'm going to fast forward into the future where our firebase will be on that hill and the attack has already started. My apologies, but I had a bit of a recording error. I ran out of hard drive space. Now fixed. Deleted some previous stuff. So the attack has begun. The first truck just came down there and got blown up. That's my firing position. Got some men out in front. Got the flaks up. Got the tanks up. The ammo up, and I found this little cannon just off to the left where I found the ammunition truck. I'm going to stick it on a sort of flanker on the other side of the road in a bush. It hasn't got a lot of ammunition. It has got anti-tank shells, which are pretty rare, so I definitely want to use it, but it will run out of ammunition at some point, and when that happens I'm going to move it up to the fire base so it can get onto the umbrella of the ammunition trucks to reload. Aside from ammunition management, I'm basically thinking this fight is down to the AI. We're going to get some cinematics, get some close-ups of the action as much as we can, chase the booms and bangs around with the camera, and let them do their thing. And hopefully it'll be glorious and carnage. Let's find out. He's shooting that motorbike. Great, waste your IX ammo. Here they come. Sneaky, sneaky into town. No one knows we're coming. because I had a hard drive error, this is now a later patch than the version we've been watching earlier. Notable changes. When they walk, dust appears under their feet. Didn't do that 5 minutes ago in this game. Does now. Flak trucky thing. Want that one to die quickly, please. Good. Now, coming up the road, it's a convoy of silly tanks, French tanks. 2-man tanks. They're pretty heavily armoured, given that I've got almost no anti-tank and armour-piercing shells. They're pretty good. I mean, they're rubbish at killing anything, they're not doing any damage, but they're certainly taking my damage. Oh. It's not, both dead. Oh, one is. Look at them all go. That's it, you killers. Let's calm down a bit.
Huolta on taas jossain. Tietysti.
Peter said, what a great commander again. I love translations from Finnish. Get him to move this ammo truck around so it gets the flat cannons reloaded. They're chewing away. Through the ammo. See if I can do that stuck in the tree. I was thinking it could barge through a tree, but no. Alright, so that flat track's been shooting our railway car in the back. You know, at that point, don't pull the trigger, mate. If it's aimed, gun's aimed at your friend's head, just don't pull the trigger. Bit of common sense. Alright, now it's back on. I guess that's more silly tanks. Car repaired on the way here. Anything else that needs repair? Let's see what they're shooting at. Yeah, at least one more silly tank, maybe two. While they're focused on this silly thing, look, the armoured cars are heading in. And the guys in that tank. Appreciably they're doing better than the guys outside the tank, but they'll be bricking themselves. Right, now that thing's going to get past if we keep concentrating fire. So I'm going to ask my gun to change to the flat cannon. Change target, shoot the flat cannon. finish that, you can go back to shooting silly tanks. He's down to high explosive only, and I need him to run armour piercing, so it's time for him to move up to the ammo truck. Pick up some more armour piercers. And do the silly tanks. Are they really all dead? I mean, they look all dead. It's just we haven't got line of sight. So the way I'm spotting is if the top hatch on the tank is shut, like this one, there's people in it. It's live. And the hatch, when it dies, the hatch pings open. That's what I think. Woo! Hatches are open on those two. Hatches open. So they're disabled. Hatches open, disabled. Just that one with the hatch shut. I suppose I'll think about getting a flank on him, either a guy with a bazooka or maybe that little mini cannon, or it is that time, isn't it? Rather than sit there and wait for, I mean, we could just, eventually they'll kill him if we just sit there. But, let's try and play a bit smart. Let's go for a flank. So if we keep that, I don't know what you call it, a berm, that raised bank of the railway line between us and him, they can't shoot there. You know, we're safe from the cannon, from the tank guns on this side of the railway bank. Although there seems to be a few straggler infantrymen here. Don't mind. Cleaning up. And we could run all the way along to up here, pop up the side, shoot him in the side. That fella first. Got you. No, I haven't got you. Got you. Yeah, if we pop up on the bank here, perhaps get some, maybe zap some of his infantry cover, or even better, zap him. Who knows? Who knows what fun could be on the other side of this? Go for a sneak peek. Some infantry. There's quite a few infantry. See if we can get them while they're going free. They're minesweepers, these two guys on the road. There's 4 guys with minesweepers. I don't know if you remember, right at the very beginning, we start in a shack with a couple of crates full of goodies, including a whole load of landmines, I mean, you know, anti-tank and anti-personnel. So we could have played this game in such a way if we hadn't have parked the enemy armoured car right next to our opening shack. in such a way that we'd got landmines and landmined and anti-tank mine this whole zone, so that when this you know, reinforcements come, whatever it is, when the counterattack comes, they can go into a minefield. With that in mind, the guys have had demining crew walking in front of all their tank lines. Their advance has been, they planned for us. Thankfully, I mean, we didn't waste our time doing it, but it was interesting to see that they'd covered that angle. Oh, now look, out in that field, there's a silly tank. Probably shooting at us right now. Yeah, the two tanks out in that field. See them shooting us? So I want to get these infantry, but I don't want to get tanks zapped. So I'm going to... they're silly tanks, they can't hit toffee. I haven't got very good, they've got terrible line of sight, and not very good guns, not very good range. Doesn't mean I want to sit there and test the theory. We're out of ammo, so I've driven up to that other flag track. Nicked his ammo, and that's why we weren't murdering all the infantry. Trying to work that out. Now we've got the big bullets. Hard cheese for them. And I think it's time to close the ground again. It's time to bring up another flanker. Something a bit heavier, I think, this time. What about these two? Oh, that's all over. Okay, so next mission. These fine gentlemen are going to fix up all the silly tanks, and we'll drive the silly tanks against the silly tank in the field. We'll do like however many we can salvage here. There's 4, I think, to play for. I don't know if they're all salvageable, but if they are, we'll salvage and man all of these. We'll nick some bazookas off the dead, in case the tank charge goes wrong and we end up doing it with our very last infantryman. And then we'll do a Zerg rush into the field to get the last tanks. There's 2 up there at least. And we'll go for flanks, you know, we'll do a pincer. So that we're aiming for the sides of the tanks we're going against while presenting up front. Because, I don't know if you noticed, well, I certainly did, when we fought these silly tanks just now, they had a lot of armour, you know. For the weapons we're using against them, just there's a lot of bouncing off and not much killing. So anyway, we're going to get all these up and running, and then I'll see you in a second. Rather, I won't bore you with it. I'll teleport you into the future, and I'll meet you when they're all fixed. See you in a sec. Right, here we go. These silly tanks all look pretty fixed. Let's get them crewed. Didn't take long actually. These repaired really fast. I looted some bazookas off the dead. Had Panzerfaust, the one-shot ones, so I grabbed a couple of one-shot ones. Just in case. I honestly think they'll be the most useful against the tanks, the most useful weapon system we've got, but I'm going to try with a tank charge first. If that fails, then we'll do the infantry with bazookas. So yeah, that's the 4 silly tanks. I'm thinking 2 going each way. 2 going behind the railway bank, and 2 going right on the far left of the map behind the buildings. And that way we've got like the maximum angle of attacks. because I want to get him in a crossfire. I don't want to be shooting him face on, and I do want to outgun him. So it'll be 4 on 1, both all hitting him in the sides while he can only hit any one of our 4 in the front. That's the plan. Plans don't always work, but we'll give it a go. And I've also got the 2 reserve tanks, the 2 the anti-aircraft tank and the sort of light tank, that I'll move down on the railway track as well, behind the railway track. I might bring railway car up because he's got good line of sight. Might use him as the spotter, as well as these 2 guys. We're going to bring them down the railway track to about there. Hopefully they, stay behind the berm. This guy needs a bit of manual control. He doesn't want to hide. And so they're going to pop up and start the fight when they're close in and flank on. These guys look coming down the other side, getting hiding behind the buildings. And again, they're going to pop out once the fight kicks off. They'll pop out and engage. And maybe even charge, maybe even I'll advance them at high speed in for some close range. Maybe penetration range improves at close range. So the sniper and his buddies in close to try and get some line of sight. So 2 tanks down here. One's a silly tank. I'm not sure what the other one is. I think it might even be lighter than the silly tank. I certainly hope so. In terms of how, there it is. Look, we found the first tank. And my silly tanks have seen him. And that's what it's engaging him. So it's not quite how I want to fight it, but close. It's close to what I had in mind. So these guys can now advance out. Look, he's already looking at the other. He's looking in the wrong direction. He's looking sort of 180 degrees in the opposite direction at the bank. There he is. So they can pop out of those sheds. They'll get a side shot on him, and he's not looking at them. So good news. And then we'll get all 4 of these to pop up and start engaging him too. So we're just having a big old blast out at him. And hopefully, these guys shooting him as hard to kill as he is shooting them. Oh, everybody up. Over the top, lads. Over the top. This is it. The finale. The finale of the finale. The finish of the finish. It's going to be skirmishes and mods after this. I still want to try that mod. And I love playing skirmishes. I don't always record them, but I'm going to record some. There's so many ways to play. And if I can find a co-op player, I'm going to play these all through again. I'll probably record that too. So we are close to the end, and it is time for me to say like and subscribe, folks. I've got more to come, and if you like me, if you like it, that'll certainly help other people find it. And if you subscribe to it, it'll help you find it again. And both of which help me, especially to subscribe. So he can't work out who to shoot, can he? He shoots from the left, so he turns to aim at that. Then he thinks, I better go. He's having massive indecision. He's even firing. Well, those 2 silly tanks are firing, but my reinforcement tanks aren't firing. They obviously don't have line of sight. So I'm charging these guys in pretty damn close. Since he's not even firing at anyone. Ah, look, there's another tank on the left. Didn't spot that one. So got a bit of a surprise tank coming. I'll have to do something about that. What is it? Look at this, look on the sides. Look. It's got rockets, it's got Nurble rocket things on the side of it. Interesting. Back in the days before computers, when I had toy soldiers instead, I had a little German half-track which had on the side of it 6 rocket launchers. You could have little springs and little plastic rockets and you could ping out of them. Had a couple of those, they were really cool. You know, the same kind of rocket sleds as you've got on the side of that tank we're fighting. We're fighting. Thankfully it's gone to sleep. So this is it, I think, that tank. The tank we're now closing in on, the final silly tank. That's it for the level. That's it for the campaign. And that's it for all of the campaigns of Gates to Hell. That's the... I mean, that's a wrap. That's a single player playthrough. I'm quite pleased with myself. And I'm very pleased with everyone who's taken the time to watch, join, to like, to subscribe, to fill me with views. Just big smiles. Thank you so much. And I will do more. I've got to put some other games down too. Not necessarily World War II for next. But thanks. I'm going to do more of these, I promise you. I just massively appreciate your time. There you go. Look, come in and finished him with a... Couldn't kill him with 4 fire tanks. 6 tanks shooting at him, so I've gone for the my only Molotov. Is it going to work? Yes, that Molotov has won us World War II. We've won. We've won World War II. Hey, all right,
soldiers. Your courage and sacrifice are second to none.
Yeah, exactly. That's just what I was thinking. Except I was thinking it in Finnish. Just a quick look at who's left. Thanks again, folks, and I'll see you for the next one, I hope. Bye now. Okay, there's the armoured car. Duh. Another armoured car. Duh. And a couple of lone scaredy cats. Right. Thanks again. Bye.